Hi and hello, I am Athena Pondian here. Welcome to the Anatomy for the Biomedical Engineers classroom once again. Today's topic is membrane potential. How the membrane potential is created and what is the need of membrane potential, what is membrane potential, everything you are going to see in this class. Come, let's start the class. Membrane potential. Of course, we know that each and every cell is covered by the three-layered plasma membrane. That particular plasma membrane has so many pores. That pores is especially used for the movement of particles here and there, that is in and out of the cell. That particular movement of that particular substances also consist of some of the charged particles, especially sodium ions, potassium ions and chlorine. All these are the charged particles. That particular charged ions are here moving here and there. Because of this movement of charged ions, for maintaining the concentration differences between the in and out of the cell, this potential arises. That is called as a membrane potential. So movement of the charged particles from inside and outside of the cell, it attains the crossing in the plasma membrane, that is membrane, that is nothing but, that is what your potential differences arises. That potential difference is nothing but the membrane potential. Due to the changes in the membrane potential, the action potential starts. Action potentials are nothing but an electrical signals. These signals are carrying the informations and to the brain and from the brain. These signals, that is carrying the efferent messages to the brain for processing. These particular signals receive the informations from the brain, that is afferent messages from the brain, for the action, for the reaction. The reaction is nothing but a movement. See, of course, we know that the central nervous system, that is a brain, controls all the human system. That is what this particular cell is also required the information from the central nervous system. Without information, the concentration difference should not be maintained. The movement of ion should not be happens. Only these afferent messages and the efferent messages, that is due to the action potential, that particular afferent messages and efferent messages helps the charged ions to move in between the membrane potential here and there, that is in and out. So that is what we required action potential. For the creation of action potential, we need a membrane potential. So that is what our membrane potential and action potential play a main vital role, especially for the movement of ions. This action potential particularly used for the active transport cases. Of course, you know that active transport is nothing but the movement of ions, the movement of substances with the help of the energy created from the cell, that is ATP. Along with the ATP, this particular charged particles are also used to penetrate the plasma membrane, especially your sodium potassium pump, especially the vesicle transport. All the things are happen because of this particular charged particles. That particular charged particles receives the informations due to the action potential created. Then only this movement attains. It receives the messages like you need to go out, you need to come in. These are all the informations this particular sodium and potassium and the chlorine needs. That kind of information is generated due to the response of this action potential. So that is what our action potential play a main vital role for the movement of charged particles in and out of the plasma membrane. Thanks a lot for your patience, and the next class we are going to see the next topic of our anatomy for the biomedical engineer classroom. Thank you.